Hi, I'm Sam. I wanted to share this story, no? May 5 pigs, baboy, 5. At saka may 5 na chicken or manok. Yung 5 nga baboy is kinulong sila. Nasa cage. At saka yung 5 na manok is nakakulong rin. Caged. May isang manok or chicken na takas at saka nakapunta sa cage ng baboy. Yung isang manok or chicken na-trap doon sa cage ng mga baboy. Kasama siya sa mga baboy. By the time na pinapakain yung baboy is pig feeds. So, alam naman natin na hindi kumakain ng manok ng pig feeds, di ba? So, walang choice yung manok kundi kumain ng pig feeds, which is hindi suitable sa kanya. We all know naman yung baboy is kumakain ng sariling dumi nila, sariling dirt nila, or kung sa baga, yung disposal nila. So, yung manok is no choice rin. No choice yung manok kasi nandun siya sa cage ng mga baboy. Hindi siya makatakas kasi nasama siya dun compare sa yung mga kapwang manok. Alam natin na nagdudumi ang mga baboy sa kanilang mga cage, di ba? So, at saka may iba rin na baboy na kakainin yung mga dumi. Pasensya sa kumakain dyan. Yung manok is no choice rin. So, kain din siya ng dumi ng baboy. And let's say sa punta tayo sa mga manok, yung 4 na manok. So, pinafeed sila ng feeds na pang manok, chicken feeds. So, which is suitable sa kanila. Maging healthy at malusog yung mga manok na yun. In the long run, yung mga manok na yun, yung sa iba na cage is nag-grow at nagle-lay ng eggs. So, successful ang paglaki nila. Kasi, doon sila sa environment ng mga manok. Puros manok lang. At saka yung manok sa yung natrap sa mga baboy is namatay. Kasi, yung environment niya is puro baboy. Marurumi. May mga dumi sa cage nila. At saka yung mga pagkain is hindi suitable sa manok. At yun, namatay yung manok. Ang purpose ko sa pag-share ng story na yun is to prove the point that your environment matters. I want you to ask this question, no? Does my environment is healthy? Healthy ba yung environment mo? Let's analyze it. Mga environment mo, mga kaibigan mo, or even though yung workplace mo, healthy ba? Yung mga kasama mo lahat sa buhay, healthy ba? Ask mo yan sa sarili mo. Ask yourself that question. Does my environment right now is healthy? Makatutulong ba yung environment mo right now? Kung nakaisip ka nito, maybe, and na-realize mo na parang toxic yung environment mo or unhealthy, you should take a step to avoid those people or avoid the environment when it's toxic or not helping to you. You must take a step, no, na parang hindi ako nag-grow dito na environment, hindi makatutulong sa self ko, parang nabibring down ka lang imbes na mag-level up ka, para kang nag-downgrade. So, you must take a step na leave those kind of people or leave those kind of environment that can harm you or has no benefit to you. My advice is be with people who chase self-improvement and goals, not only temporary happiness. Like for example, may mga kaibigan naman tayo, di ba, na may invite tayo sa mga inuman, sa mga party, sa mga bisyo rin. May mga kaibigan tayo na ganyan, di ba? And then ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it sa future self mo to be with those kind of people? Like, sasama ka sa kanila? Well, although we can say na enjoy life or like saya-saya lang and we're enjoying the moment kasi tambay-tambay lang, panglipas oras, pero you can enjoy yourself naman without hurting your body or yourself. You can spend time without being drunk or having a hangover pagkabukas. Like parang hindi ka lasing. You can enjoy naman, pero when you realize na unhealthy na, you should leave those kind of things, those kind of environment or people. Always choose dreams and goals because yan ay maka-benefit sa'yo. Instead of gossiping, example, you have a group of friends, nag-hang out kayo, nagtambay, or ano man. If sa tingin mo, yung topic is puro gossiping lang, puro talkback sa mga kapwa-tao, puro panalait, puro chismis lang, or puro marites, uy si ano, buntis na si ano, parang ganyang mga topic, at saka yung mga topic na uy si ano daw na nadisgrasya, tapos walang pambayad ng mga gamot kasi puro bisyo lang. If ganyan yung environment mo, you should leave those kasi it won't benefit you. Kahit ano pa yung topic na yan, as long as gossiping or panalait ng ibang tao, di ka mag-grow niyan. Instead, choose those people who talk about dreams and goals, leveling up. Kung ganyang tao yung kasama mo, is ma-adapt mo yung healthy na environment na napoproduce nila. For example, talking about business, paano kumita sa business, mga mentorship, nagtuturo ng mga different kind of skills para level up. For example, instruments, kahit anong instruments, piano, guitar, or mga drums, as long as level up, yun yung mga taong need mo isama, yung nag-uusap ng self-growth or self-development. Nag-uusap rin yung mga goals nila. For example, sa fitness, sa gym, paano gaganda yung mga katawan nyo, or paano maka-achieve ng katawan na ito. So, kayo lahat sa isang environment na ganyan is mag-grow talaga. Kasi yung topic nyo is road to self-growth, which is you each individual is leveling up. That's the people you want to hang out with. Some says na hindi ka totoo na kaibigan kasi iiwan mo yung dati mong kaibigan sa mga bago. My point sa topic nito is if your old friends are bringing you down, hindi ka nagle-level up, puro lang bisyo doon, inom rito, inom doon, yung mga gawain nila or mga invites nila, panalait ng ibang tao, you must take a bold decision na umalis dyan na environment. Yes, kaibigan mo sila, pero is it totoo nga kaibigan kapag ganyan parati yung pinag-usapan? Di ba hindi? Instead, you chose the people who chase their goals and self-improvement. Hindi lang puro inom lang, puro party, hindi. Well, some masaya man mag-party or mag-slight inuman, pero once sobra na is unhealthy na talaga. Makisira na sa lagayan ng isang tao or sa self natin. I know there's some people ma-offend about this topic because every one of us is comfortable kung sino yung mga kasama natin, yung mga barkada natin. Pero think in a deeper level. You can bring them also sa path of growth. Pero you can't force them. Well, you can lead them, pero may iba naman na makikinig lang pero wala sa gawa at parang i-make us joke ka nila. So, well, you can teach them and lead them, pero you can't force them to be the self-growth. We can't deny the fact no na we're comfortable sa mga dating environment natin, pero when comfort binds us, it will kill us. Hindi tayo mag-grow sa comfort. Mahirap siya dahil kakilala mo is ilang years na kayong kakilala, pero you notice and realize na parang hindi ka nag-grow with them kasi puro bisyo lang, puro inom. So, you have to take a step. You must level up to leave those kind of environment. That's all you have to do in order to level up. Everybody can invite you to party, inuman, pero only few of people who's gonna invite you to self-growth. So, choose those kind of people. For example, let's say, "Oy bro, workout tayo bro kasi good for the health yan." It may be cliche as it sounds, pero it's all good naman na you take a path. Working out, starting a business, clothing brand, ano ba yung klaseng business na yan? Instead of drinking and partying. It all depends on the person, no? May kanya-kanya tayong life na inaatupag, fina-face, mga challenges and obstacles na fina-face. So, it all depends on the person. But, if ang goal mo is self-development, choose your environment wisely. Hindi toxic, hindi bad for your health, yung maka-grow sa self mo, to evolve you, and to be a better person. And that's all for today's video, and I hope you like it. So share your experience in the comments below, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and hit subscribe button. Thank you, and God bless.